Despite the widespread outcry over the rising cases of rape in Nigeria, there seems to be no end to the nemesis. There is no day in the country without a reported case of sexual violence, especially rape reports in the media. Speaking of assaults, the Lagos State Domestic Violence and Sexual Offences Court on May 16, 2022, sentenced a school bus driver, Tony Akpan, to life imprisonment for sexually assaulting a 5-year-old pupil. According to the judge, the first defendant was found guilty as charged contrary to the provision of Section 261 of the Criminal Laws of Lagos State and is hereby sentenced to life imprisonment. The judge directed Rove Mind Favor Field School, Unilag Estate, Magodo Isheri, where the survivor attended, to hire responsible personnel in the future. This recent sexual violation of a 5-year-old pupil in Lagos State has fanned the embers of the growing awareness and condemnation of sexual violence in Nigerian society. According to the International Statistics on Crime and Justice, in its journal reveals that many countries' laws against sexual assault are insufficient, inconsistent, and not regularly enforced. Therefore, convincing the victim that getting law enforcement involved will do no good, and in some cases could actually make things worse instead of better. Whatever the reasons for the victim's silence, the effect is that rape goes grossly underreported in many countries. It is estimated that approximately 35% of women worldwide have experienced sexual harassment in their lifetime. However, in most countries with data available on rape, including the US, fewer than 40% of those women seek help, and fewer than 10% seek assistance from law enforcement. As a result, most rapists escape punishment. In the US, for instance, it is estimated that only 9% of rapists are prosecuted and only 3% spend time in the prison, while 97% of rapists walk free. So many reasons could be attached to why people engage in this beastly behavior. One of it is the internet. The internet has been misused by the young and matured minds in such a way that what people see on their phones trigger the brutal act of fornication. In most cases, parents will send their children to stay with their relatives whom they have no idea of what they are capable of. With current campaigns against rape and other forms of sexual abuse in the country, the state needs to rise to the occasion and deal with it. The poor handling of reported cases by the police in some situations has discouraged many victims of rape from coming forward. As a result, we believe that such cases, if charged in court, should be heard quickly in order to restore victims' trust, rather than just the usual media coverage. If rapists are caught, tried, and jailed in time, it can serve as a form of deterrence to future offenders. Also, part of the control of this situation is for the government to empower the justice system so that stringent punishment will be meted out to those found guilty of rape.